Meet Spartan, who is quiet, clean, housebroken, and, well, picky. Jessie is shy, wiggly, and chaotic, but in a good way. Cedar is friendly, vocal, and personable. Our segment, Where Are They Now?, returns. There are very cute kitties and special cats, both black and white. And a trip down Dog Alley. It's time for Pick Your Next Pet at the ACAPL. The biggest. Whoa. Get that ball.
Our first pup I have presenting to you today is Spartan. I do not think his name fits his personality. He got that name simply because he was found in Conneaut. Now, we were told that he was a stray, and we were told that he was some kind of aggressive. Neither of those do I agree with anymore. I don't think he was a stray. I think he was some kind of dump. Maybe. We won't know for sure. And I don't think he's aggressive. Maybe he was a little bit scared and standoffish at first. But since he got here, the only time I've heard him growl was one time, which was at the dog warden, who was the guy who brought him here. But even then, it was just a quick little, I'm uncomfortable, and he just kept his distance. But since then, he's been good with all of our staff. He just met Bob here today, no issues there. I was thinking maybe it was men that he would have a harder time warming up to. But he met Bob and seems to be okay with him. So he is a little bit on the older side. I'm not sure of his exact age. I would definitely put him in the adult category, maybe around the 5-6 mark. It's probably on our website for a more accurate number, but that would be my estimate right now. He is an extremely sweet boy. He keeps his kennel so clean, you guys. He is quiet. I really don't know if I've heard him bark once since he's been here. He does not bother the other dogs. He seems extremely neutral with them. So if you're interested in adopting and you have other dogs, we would require a meet and greet because neutral can go either way sometimes. He keeps his kennel very clean. He is a picky eater, is probably the biggest thing I will say. I have no clue what they were feeding him in his last home, but he's not really a fan of what we offer him here, and we've offered a lot of different stuff. He really does like cheese, so we do like sprinkle cheese or squeeze cheese into his food, and that helps him eat. He usually still doesn't eat the whole bowl every single day, which is fine. He's regulating his own intake. We just always offer both breakfast and dinner to him. Again, when he gets into a home, the adopter may have to experiment a little bit with what he likes, what he doesn't like. Maybe he only eats wet food, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the people fed him all human food. Because he is definitely like a nice healthy weight. His coat looks good. Yeah, he does have one eye that looks like it's starting to cloud over, possibly some cataracts, but nothing major. He has seen the vet, and there are no major concerns that way. He's got a beautiful longer coat, which I would definitely recommend, more frequent groomings than on some of our dogs with the no hair kind of hair. But overall, he's just a very sweet boy. I could see him with like a slightly older family that like he doesn't need a ton of walks or energy taken out or anything. But he definitely does love to be outside. And again, because he's housebroken, he does need those frequent potty breaks. So he quickly became a favorite of mine just because of his temperament. And people have been lying about him, I think, but giving him a bad reputation, and then turns out he's one of the sweetest boys. So I think everyone should come in and meet Spartan. You had to drop the ball. Not so good at the return part, huh?
He finally dropped it.
Come this way so Bob can get a pretty. Oh, jeez.
What did he do?
Woo! He ran right into me, knocked the wind out of me.
Oh boy.
He does have one bad eye, so I don't know if that really affected his vision that much. I'm trying to get.
He's using that as an excuse.
Sit. Sit. Oh, there go. Bobby take a great picture of him. Oh, big yawn. Ready?
He's got a, this might be a good time to get a monocle.
Right?
Huh?
You might need one, I'm telling you. That was crazy. You can come to Sears? You come to Sears?
I don't think I'd want to go in that water today, not just because it's dirty, but...
Not quite warm enough to swim.
No.
I just want to get him up on the pedestal. You know I like to get him up.
You got to put him on a pedestal.
Up, 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 up. Oh, it's okay. I'm not going to make you do nothing. Just come up here. No? Okay.
I don't know.
We got better water than that. You do not have to drink this yucky water, buddy. What's that? Next in our... She's got a stick. Next, and she broke it against my leg. Next in our lineup today is Miss Jessie. Now, you'll see in the little descriptors of her, I said that she is...
Could you what you're saying there, Ashley?
Oh, right? I'm sorry. What did I say? I forget what all I said, but I said chaotic in a good way. That's just the best way I can describe her energy, her vibe. It's a bit all over the place. Throughout the whole little filming session here, she's like doing figure eights in between Bob and I, like just having the time of her life out here, I guess, which is kind of sad. If this is like the best moment of her life, like that's how she's acting.
It's got to be near us. She doesn't want to
go
further away.
That is true. She not once like wandered off to sniff or pee or anything. She wanted to stay close but still get her zoomies in. So that was pretty adorable in my opinion. She was brought in as a stray, so we don't know her background. I would say she's under a year old. We'll probably estimate her at about a year, but I do think she's under a year. If she's not, she acts like she's under a year. She definitely has big time puppy energy. So if you are bringing her into your home, the excellent thing about it is I think she will respond really well to training. She'll adjust to kind of any lifestyle. I mean, I definitely would like to see her in an active family, but I do think that she'll adjust to whatever your schedule is. But overall, she definitely is going to need a lot of toy options, a lot of outside playtime or inside playtime walks. If you have another dog, I think that would be... Hello, want to say something? Oh, okay. If she says she wants a dog friend, to make sure that she has a partner to wear her out. But I don't know. There was something about her right away that really drew me in. I think the fact that at least initially, when you would go to pet her, she would just immediately roll onto her back and act really submissive. And so far what I've seen with other dogs is the same thing. She acts extremely submissive, really wants to play, lets them sniff her and do whatever they need to do. Because of this insane chaotic energy she has right now, and, she does run barrel right into you, a little bit lack of self-control there. Probably older kids, and when I say older, I mean like maybe school age and up, because she's not huge. Yeah, tell him. Okay. She's not a huge dog by any means, but when she's moving that fast, she could do some damage to a little one. So that would be my only concern. Other than that, she seems to like everybody she meets. She's just a little bit shy and nervous at first, but then once she gets you a good sniff, you give her a treat, something like that, she warms right up and wants to be your best friend, wants to do zoomies around you. So I think she's just the sweetest little girl, and I'd like to see her get out of here because she is young and she has lots of energy. It's a great time to start that training with her. So I think you guys should come meet her. Curious about what's going on out here.
Stay in one place for 33 seconds here, dog.
Come here.
Jessie.
Come here, Jessie. Come on here.
So is her real name Jessica?
Nope, just Jessie.
Oh, okay.
Because we had Jesse and Woody together. But they didn't come in together just on the same day, so they got those names. But did you choke? Are you okay? Here. Oh my goodness, you chokes. You gotta chew it. You choking because you didn't chew it. Oh, you goofy goobers.
Gotta do the Heimlich maneuver. Whoa!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Careful. What are we gonna do with you, little girl? Oh God. Settle. Cookie, eat the cookie. Here. She gotta wear herself out eventually, right?
You wear me out trying to shoot her.
She just keeps coming. She's like doing figure eights between you and me, you know?
You know, there's a vast world out there.
Okay, easy. There you go. Nice girl. That's a nice girl. There you go. I know it's a very nice girl right here. She's just a baby. She's just a baby. Just a baby, huh? Good. Cedar here is a nice medium-sized dog. He's got a very cute appearance, if I do say so myself, too. Somewhat fluffy fur, big curly tail, that kind of thing. So I said that he was vocal, which in the kennels he is. He lets you know when he wants out, he's hungry, he's waiting for his turn to eat, all that stuff. He can be a bit talkative and opinionated. But I will say, since we've been out here, he's been watching tons of people come in and out of the building, playing around out here, whatever. And he hasn't really made a peep, I don't think. So, you know, maybe the vocalness is just something we're getting while he's inside and he's stuck here and whatever. But as long as he gets his proper play time out, he might not be too bad. I do think he's a very, like a character of a dog. He's got a big personality. I think he's going to fit really well into the right home. And for him, I think almost any home is the right home. He does seem to get along with other dogs. It's still a maybe because, again, when he's here, he's really amped up. So it'd have to be the right fit. But he does seem to like them. I could see him being okay with kids. He seems to like every human he meets. Cats are a maybe. I haven't seen anything negative, but he also does kind of give me vibes he might be a cat chaser. So again, you'll just have to see in your own home. Obviously, if we saw anything here we were concerned about, we would let you know. But yeah, I just think he's an overall sweet dog. I think a lot of people will like his size and energy. He's not a puppy by any means. I'd probably put him in the, his teeth are really clean, so maybe 2 to 3 range. So just overall, like, good personality. He's like sits down when you start to pet him and love on him. He was a stray, so unfortunately we don't know anything about him. He was waiting right up front for me in one of our front kennels the one day I came in, and he was just the sweetest, loving fluff ball right from the beginning. So same thing with the others. I'd like to get him out of here as soon as possible because I think he has the potential to be a really great dog, and I would like to get him in a home that is going to love him and help him flourish.
Are you just have that in your mouth while you're running?
I think he did, yep.
You're supposed to sit quietly and chew your food. What do you do?
He must have dropped it in the sand pit. I saw him pick it up and then he brought it out here and dropped it on the ground.
In other words, he doesn't like it.
Probably not. He sure liked it when we were inside. Oh. What are you doing in the sand? Come here. Here, bud. Show him how cute you are. Are you the cutest boy in the world? That's not what you're supposed to do. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Wait, doing? Oh,
Hi.
go say hi to Bob.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
have any food though.
precious.
If I got food, I eat it.
Good boy. I think he's chewing it swallowing.
Yeah.
That's good.
Boy, you can see a little tail there, folks. That's Cedar's tail.
Cedar. No, let's go up. Show me how you go up. Up. No. Said no.
Yeah, well, I can't shoot you down.
Aw.
Yeah. Cedar wants some attention from me.
You
He
always
says I'm
say
getting
you
sick
keep
of
saying
Ashley.
you want me to bring dogs out here that love you.
Well, I know.
There you go. I brought you one. He wants to love you. Oh, he's here, buddy.
Yeah. I give Ashley $5 every time she brings a dog out that likes me. Okay, welcome. We've got Ashley here. I'm Bob, and we are going to do a Where Are They Now segment. And this is where a dog that we featured that we're trying to get a home for, the dog was adopted, and we're going to get an update. So who we're talking about?
Yeah, so this is an update on Margie. It says now Marnie. I don't know how we got so lucky with such a
Aw.
perfect little lady. She is slowly getting over her fear of strangers, very slowly, and we are so proud of her. Still working on house training, but her brother is showing her how it's done. She loves the beach, dinner time, and snuggling. I would do anything to find the humans who've done her wrong in the past. And some adorable pictures that I'm going to send to Bob so that he can insert here. Because, I mean, look at these. Like, she is just living her best life. Look at her and her brother. They're so cute. They're sharing a bed in this one. Touching toes, that kind of thing.
Oh, they're at the
Going to
lake.
beach.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and she was adopted by someone who volunteered for us for a little while. And then just met her and fell in love with her. And those are a little bit my favorite adoptions because, you know, it's interesting to see who's drawn to who as far as dog wise. And Margie was a dog, if you guys remember featuring her, that I just adored. I thought she was so sweet, would pretty much fit into any home, and I wanted her out here like ASAP.
That's a big thing with you. I want them out of here.
It is. That's how I feel about
I
all
want
of
them to hang
them.
around here a little longer.
It's how I feel about all of them, but there are some that like I want to get to know really well before I put them in a home because I think they need a specific kind of home. Whereas others that I feel would fit in any home, I'm like, why did anyone get rid of this dog? Like, why is this dog even here? Because she clearly had a home first and now she doesn't. So Margie was one of those that I loved her and I would have taken her if I could. And so I was so happy when she got adopted by a volunteer who has walked lots of dogs and fell in love with her the same way I did. So yay for Margie, now Marnie out there if you're watching. Congratulations, and we're so happy you're doing so well in your home.
And it's, you know, it's nice to when you see the dogs that they're out with the human doing things. They're not slam the door and leave and they're left in the living room or a cage or something.
Exactly.
Cage is okay, you're going to work or whatever. But you know, if you're going to go down to the beach like that, it's nice to take the dog or you know, just for a walk, or you're going to go to the store and it's not hot.
Yeah.
Then, you know.
Right, yeah. I love to hear when people are able to take their pets, especially when they're adopted from here, that they're able to take them on vacation with them or take them for hikes or walks. You said Julie's people take her everywhere. Like, I just love to hear that because when they're here, they are stuck seeing the same kennel, the same other dogs, the same humans. Like, it's the same thing every single day. So when they get out of here and they get to go have big fun adventures, that's always a really good rewarding for us as a staff, you know. All right. So then one other thing we gotta mention. One other thing we gotta mention. My
memory's gone.
That's all right. I wanted to bring it up now because I know we only film every couple weeks, and at the end of September we will be having our biggest fundraiser of the year, which is the Canine Carnival Boo Wow event. It'll be at Brant's Apple Orchard again.
So like this is one from
Retro, there you go. I mean, I know it used to be a little bit different of an event, but now it's like almost a big fall festival, essentially. We usually get a ton of really cool sponsors. There'll be other businesses and things set up with little things that they'll be selling and raising
That would be a good place to
us.
find dogs that were from here.
Yes, we do. We do tend to see alumni there, which is super awesome. So if you're out there and you have APL alumni, consider coming to that event, coming and saying hi, letting us know how all the pups are doing, or cats. I love to hear the cat stories too. I just wanted to bring it up right now. We are actively looking for volunteers. We have lots of different stations set up there at the event, so we'll need people in all kinds of stuff. Whether if you do dog handling, we'll be taking our adoptable dogs out there to play. If you're not comfortable with that, you want to help sell clothes, t-shirts, you want to help do the games for the kids, you want to paint faces. I mean, we need something for every position. So you can reach out to us and let us know that you're interested. Even if you're a new volunteer, we can find something for you.
I know from past times that you also need sponsors sometimes. So if you own a business and maybe you have a station there and you give out water bowls with your business on there, or frisbees, or
logoed items, or even if just a sponsorship gets your name on the back of our t-shirt as well, and a big thank you sign at the event.
Do I have names on this?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I can
sponsors from 2009. Let's see if there's anyone interesting over here. The Star Beacon, one of the radio stations. Walmart was a sponsor. All right, cool. So. Yeah.
Little nostalgia here today, along with the information.
All right. Thanks, guys. So this is Jack Sparrow. He is a younger male cat we have here at the shelter. He's been here for a little while, and I know there are multiple reasons that he gets overlooked. So one is that he's a black cat. I will say, at our shelter, it is true that our black cats and our black dogs get adopted at the slowest rate, even though there's no difference in behavior. I'm telling you guys, if anything, I think tortoise cats have more attitude than a black cat. And they're all special. They're all unique anyways. But he was like a little shy, a little funny when he first got here, but he has really warmed up to everybody, to the point that one of our favorite volunteers, her name is Shelly, she is in a wheelchair, and Jack Sparrow is one of the ones that she just absolutely loves to get out to just sit on her lap, and he will just curl up and take a nap and accept her pets and her love. So he's a very good boy that way. Another reason that he gets overlooked is he is FIV positive. So that's something that I've talked about multiple times in the past with our cats.
That was kind of weird, but you look like you have 2 of them now.
We have 2 right now that are FIV positive. FIV, for those of you who don't know, is the feline immunodeficiency virus. It is similar to HIV in humans. It really doesn't hurt him too much. Like, there's no cure for it. The biggest thing it does is just weaken his immune system. But overall, as long as he stays indoors and doesn't pick up, any other serious major diseases, he stays vaccinated for other things, he's going to live a long, healthy life. We do tend to adopt out FIV positive cats to homes that either the other cats in the home are FIV positive or have no other cats, because it is spread only through a deep bite wound, which it can only be spread cat to cat. It cannot be given to humans. But we just don't want to subject any other cats that might be in your home to that. But if you want multiple cats and you're interested in FIV positive, right now we do have 2 of them. A solid black and a solid white, yin and yang. I mean, they're the sweetest can be boys. They're otherwise healthy, a little bit underweight, but I mean, I just think they're great. And I think once they're in a home, you can leave the food out more and help fatten them up. They're both extremely loving, and they just have been sitting here for so long because people are worried about that, or they don't know what it really means. We have a little info sheet on the front of their cages, but I think they just see that special needs, special medical, and just aren't interested. So we're hoping to find both of them a home very soon, hopefully together, if not. And one thing I didn't mention when I was talking about the dogs today is that now through September 10th, is Clear the Shelters month. So all of our adoptions are $25 only. So that includes both of these cats here that are FIV positive. They're ready. They're ready to go home, you guys. All right, I got 2 kittens in my arms, you guys. Now, I would say we're rounding out kitten season, hopefully. I think we're our numbers are lessening as far as kittens go, but we definitely do still have a couple litters here. This is, let me see their names. Leia and Chewie. I think they were a Star Wars litter. I know that two out of this group are still in foster because they had low body weights. So we were trying to separate them to make sure that, you know, these two weren't eating all the food and the other two weren't getting any, but they're good eaters for sure. So if you're interested in a kitten, definitely still put in your application. We definitely still have kittens available. These two will be fixed tomorrow. So on the day we're making this video, it's a Wednesday, they'll be fixed on the Thursday. So I bet by the time this is posted, they will be fixed and ready to go. They're sweet little babies. I believe they came to us like the whole litter was just found, no mom around. They were pretty big, so we weren't too concerned about like they didn't need a nurse anymore or anything. So we were just going to let them stay here till they got big enough to be fixed. But then, like I said, a couple of them were a little lower on body weight. We were a little worried about them, so we sent them into foster. But like I said, these two will be ready shortly, and the other two will be ready shortly after that. So if you're still interested, these two are both tabbies, and I know one from the litter was a little black kitten.
walking a dog and I'm never blue. I'm a walking the dog. I ain't thinking about you. Don't need no one to tie me down. I'm a walking the dog and a painting the town. Such an easy life